So you have, in peace I will lie down and sleep for you alone. Lord, make me dwell in safety. That's from Psalms 4:8. All right. Let's go ahead and get you a crystal. Maybe those were supposed to fly on out like that. You have turquoise. It's going to help with your leadership qualities. It's going to help you to communicate clearly. It's going to help to bring in prosperity. And it's also going to help you to be successful, okay? You have ruby in reverse. And you have hematite. It's going to help with self-healing. It's going to help you to be grounded. It's going to help to bring in the right opportunities. And it's also going to bring justice to a situation that you were dealing with, okay? Let me do it one more time. One time for the one time. 1, 2, 3 may be significant. So I'm hearing your step with this 144 on the clock. Your steps are being guided this week. So I'm hearing you may be called to be an autopilot, or you may feel like you in autopilot, but those are your guides guiding you. Okay? Like you're not alone, you by yourself. Okay? All right. So let's see what messages we have for our Capricorns this week. What messages do we have for our Capricorns? I meant to say, y'all may be dealing with a Capricorn. These are for Aquarius, okay? So Aquarius and a Capricorn may be in your energy, or y'all may be working with a Capricorn. All right? So you have the 3 of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you have the Ace of Cups. So something is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. Here you probably been waiting on something, with this miracle. You probably been waiting on something for like the past 3 years, or like the past 3 months, or 333 may be significant. How are you? Yeah. Something is going to work out in your favor. You may see a yellow bird, or what is them things called? I'm hearing something about the honeysuckles. Honeysuckles may be significant, but I'm hearing I heard somebody gossiping like birds. I can't even think of the I don't know. I must not be able to tell y'all. I don't know. It says higher perception. So I'm hearing you're being rewarded for something because you view things from a higher perspective. Yeah, and it's like you gave it to God with this non-umbilical. And something about your essence. People fall in love with your essence, okay? I feel like with this Queen of Wands in reverse and this Wizard card upright, I feel like God is telling you that you were protected from some wizard. So maybe a relationship didn't work out because that person was a wizard and you didn't know it. Or maybe God didn't allow that situation to work out because that person was a wizard and you was unaware. Okay? Oh, okay. Then you have solitude. You may be called to do something alone. and then pop out with it, whatever it is. Or God is shedding light on something. Are you called to whatever you're trying to manifest? You're called to do it alone. Like you're called to keep it to yourself until it fully manifests. And this lady has this snake around her. You know they say if the snake wraps itself around you, that means that you have a good spirit. So yeah, I feel like you've been protected. Or you may be called into solitude so you can protect these manifestations. Somebody may be getting like a BBL reduction. Somebody may be getting a hair transplant. Or y'all may be looking at different doctors. Y'all may be looking into that to get a hair transplant. Somebody probably had to get surgery on their brain, or probably had to get some tests on their brain. I'm hearing somebody's skull was fractured, or they making sure that the skull is not fractured. I'm hearing something was karma from whatever voodoo was being thrown. You have the Ace of Michael. It says a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I don't know. So you probably just got done arguing with somebody, or something was the result of an argument. Then you have the Ten of Raphael. It says love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members and happily ever after. Somebody may have 2 kids, or somebody may be pregnant with twins. Some of y'all may be going on a picnic. Some of y'all may be climbing a mountain. But I'm hearing that it's like moving mountains. Why you just leave me? Somebody may be I don't know. Something may feel like it's moving mountains. It may be like a relationship, or it may be like a partnership. And then now I'm hearing I'm ready to sign up papers. So somebody may be getting a divorce. Somebody may be discussing a divorce, or somebody may be discussing a breakup. You have the Ten of Michael. Something has ended. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Okay, so if you do stay in this relationship, you don't need to bring up the past, okay? But also what I'm hearing too as well is, I don't know, somebody may be getting a divorce. Somebody may find out that their husband cheated and got the girl pregnant. Or I'm hearing somebody cheated with one of their exes, and now they're trying to come up with the abortion money. And I'm hearing if they can't come up with the abortion money, they gonna lie to their current partner and say that they the daddy. So the baby may end up growing up thinking that they real daddy. I'm hearing it's like a situation like where a couple, I'm not gonna call it a couple, but it's 2 people. They was a couple back in the day, and they already had a child or maybe children, and they left each other. They separated, and they had some more kids in another relationship. And I'm hearing that these 2 people, the 2 exes, the baby mama and the baby daddy, they ended up having sex while they was in a relationship with their new partner. And the baby mama ended up getting pregnant, and the baby mama don't know if it's her baby daddy baby or if it's her husband baby. And I'm hearing that right now the baby mama and the baby daddy is trying to get the money up for the abortion. And if they can't get the money up for the abortion, then the baby mama is gonna tell her husband that that's her baby, that's his baby. That's what. I'm also hearing another story too, where the sister may be really, really young, or she may not be fit to have a child right now. So I'm hearing it's another story like where the sister gonna have a baby and then her sister is gonna end up adopting the baby, and the baby is gonna grow up thinking that her auntie is her mama and her mama is her auntie. I'm hearing a situation like that too. I don't see why people do that. I feel like people should just let the baby grow up with the mama and just help the mama out. Like, don't confuse the child. Or at least let the child grow up knowing that this they real parent. You know what I'm saying? And take care of the child like that. Like, don't fuck up the baby head like that. I mean, I know everybody's situation is different, but you know, some stuff can be avoided. Or hell, even if they do want to wait till the child turn 18 to be like, well, this who your mama really is, or this who your daddy really is. If you're not gonna step up and be that parent that was absent, you might as well just remain Casper the Friendly Ghost, or just keep that comment to yourself, because I think that it fucks up, like, whether you a child or whether you are adult and you finally meet that absent parent, or you finally find out that your cousin is really your mama, or your sister is really your mama, or your daddy is your brother is really your daddy, some shit like that. Like, I just feel like if you not gonna step up and make up for that lost time, like, you might as well just leave that person alone. Or if you not gonna if you're not gonna step up and make up for that lost time, like, you might as well just leave that person alone. Or if you not gonna want the biological parent to come out and tell their child like, hey, I'm your mama, once they turn 18, like, just don't do it at all. Because you know how some families do that? Like, they get mad at the absent parent for trying to come in and try to tell these kids, like the ones that grew up thinking that their grandma was their mama, or their sister was their sister and it's really their mama, something like that. Like, I never understood why the parent that raised the child, like, why do they get upset with the real parent? Like, it's like the only way how I feel like the parent that raised the child or adopted the child should get upset is if that absent parent come in and they don't do shit and they still, you know what I'm saying, act the same way. Whether this child is still a child when you come in, or whether this child is still or whether this child is an adult. It's like, if you're not gonna play that mama role, or if you're not gonna play that daddy role, it's like, just leave that person alone. Like, just leave that person alone. Like, that is stupid. If you're not gonna come in and protect and provide for that person, like how a fatherly figure would, or a motherly figure would, like, just leave that person alone. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, just leave that person alone. You have the snake. So you may have a snake in your energy, or this could be the snake that's around you that's protecting you, okay? So it says rebirth is going to help you with your rebirth. It's going to help you to stay grounded, and it's going to help you to stay on your holy vibrations. So like I said, if a snake do come in your path, this particular snake is not coming in to like warn you about something good. It's coming in to give you that reassurance that you are going through a rebirth and you're protected through this rebirth. Some of y'all need to be careful of the company y'all keep, because I just heard like lie down on the floor. So somebody's house may be getting busted, or you may be at the wrong place at the wrong time and somebody may be getting busted, or you may be riding in a car with the wrong person and you get pulled over and there's drugs in the car. I'm also hearing too, you need to be careful of who you calling your friends, because I just had like a vision of like somebody like planting some drugs in somebody's car, or planting some drugs in somebody's house. So don't let nobody in your house, and don't let nobody drive your car. Right? So right here you have the bear. It's going to help to bring in courage. It's going to help to bring in power, and it's also going to help you to be a mindful leader. Okay, so I'm hearing like you're slow to speak, but you're quick to listen or something like that. I'm also hearing too like you're slow to take, but you're quick to give. Um, So you may be involved in a charity event, or you may be hosting your own charity event, whether you made it public or not. Um, excuse me. Somebody in your energy, because I came out in reverse. Somebody in your energy, you think they being loyal to you, but they not. This dog eyes look red, so I'm also hearing too, be careful with who you smoke with, and also be careful with who you smoke around, because I'm hearing like if you smoke around the wrong person, I'm hearing like the people that you smoking with, like they already plotting on you, and they're gonna say that the cause of the situation was an overdose, when it's really not gonna be no overdose. So be careful of like who you taking pictures with. Be careful of who you got recording you. Be careful of who you buying drugs from. Be careful of who you smoking with, because this person, they already got a plan in their head to say that you overdosed on something. So just be cautious of that. Like they already got it planned out, okay? So you have the Rooster card. This is going to bring in confidence. It's going to help you to be passionate. And it's going to bring in courageous acceptance. Now, I feel like the reason why they're saying about courageous acceptance, because I feel like once the full truth come out about whatever plot or scheme that's going on, I feel like once you fully accept it, it's gonna bring encouragement. Like, and it's like you're gonna feel accomplished, and it's gonna make you more brave as well. Or you're gonna see how brave you was, and you're also going to see how protected you was. So that's what's going to make it easier for you to accept. But also too, I feel like it's going to be a courageous acceptance, because it's like you're going to see how much you've grown, like since you did finally face this situation, or face this obstacle, or face this challenge. And you're going to see how much you grew and how much you gained from that situation, and how many more things that you can accumulate just from going through that situation. Okay, so then you have the elephant. It's going to bring in intelligence. It's going to help you to be responsible, and it's going to help you to stay in your divine feminine energy. So I also feel like too, the reason why it's going to be easy for you to accept this situation, because maybe before like the stuff that you was going through, it had you in like your masculine energy. But I feel like this is going to bring you into your feminine energy. Like every little thing is going to be all right. So y'all may be listening to that song. And then you have the deer. Okay, the deer is going to bring in compassion. It's going to help you to show gratitude, and it's also going to bring in unconditional love as well. Okay, so I'm hearing like maybe the false people who you thought that were loyal to you, that wasn't loyal to you, but now you're going to be having people that come in that love you unconditionally, meaning that the people in the past, they probably only loved you under certain conditions because you were willing to offer something to them. um but it's like now they don't love you at all. Like now I'm hearing that song, love don't love you, some. So maybe y'all may be bumping that song, or that may be like one of y'all lessons in it. Like just love yourself. Like love don't love you. These streets don't love you. Um, and I'm also hearing too like blood ain't thicker than water. So um, yeah, but it's like what I'm getting from that, it's like you're no longer gonna be in like thick, sticky situations. You're gonna be in overflowing situations, right? Because you have to think about water. Like water has to overflow, and it needs to be clean in order for it to flow. So it's like now you swimming in clean water. That water is blue. This water is blue. You're gonna end off with the dolphin card. It's gonna help you to be loving, playful, and it's also going to help to bring in powerful breath. So like maybe like you finally get to like just take a deep breath and inhale and exhale and just accept everything that happened, which that was our message. So um I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna take a break with the messages. But sometimes the message it has to be repeated in order for you to learn the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, it just be an extra clue in whatever you trying to figure out or whatever you dealing with. So, I said I'm gonna just let Jesus take the wheel with these messages, cause sometimes it needs to be repeated. Cause sometimes you do need to hear something more than once in order for you to get it, in order for you to understand it, or in order for you to put all the pieces to the puzzle together. Because I'm hearing like you get a different clue, like a clue or clue. Blue's clues may be significant, or bluey may be significant. It's like you get a clue every week, I guess. And with every single clue, it helps you to solve your own problems, or it helps you to come up with a solution with whatever you're dealing with, or it'll give you a better understanding about something that happened in the past. All right. So those are y'all messages for this week. I will see you all in the next live. Smooches.